Welcome to part 2 of the Armored Thanos Build-A-Figure. And this is Liam, that's Brianna, and that's Jordan. Just kidding. In case you guys missed the first one, I am making this for my nieces and nephews. When I decided to do toy reviews, my brother's like, oh, my son, he'll be your biggest fan. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm making adult content for adults. I don't know if the kids will be able to watch this, so I'll have to make them special episodes. So let's get into it. Okay, so let's go from least favorite to most favorite. So least favorite would be Nighthawk. Now I have no idea who this character is. I heard from another toy reviewer. Apparently this is the Sylvester Stallone character in Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know. First impressions, I didn't know what to make of this cape, but for like a big cape, it's reasonably light. It's not that heavy. And he's got claws. So I don't know if they're adamantium or what's the deal, but he's got claws like Wolverine, so that's pretty cool. And even though he's, yeah, well, and another thing I'm not happy with is his really small feet compared to the character. Like, this is, pretty sure this is the Bucky Cat mold. But he's got really small feet. But even though he's my least favorite character, he's still a really good action figure. You know, most of the time when you try and complete the BAF, you end up with some figures that you don't really want. And this is one that I normally wouldn't have bought, but since I have him, he is pretty good, and they did a really good job of making this guy. So maybe I can take some time and learn who he really is. Maybe I'll like the character even more. For articulation, his head goes up that far, goes down a lot. Shoulders go out that high. He's got a bicep swivel. He's got a double jointed elbow. And then he's got a wrist swivel, hinges on the wrist. That's nice for the claws. Ab crunch, decent enough ab crunch, waist swivel. Legs won't quite do the splits, they'll just go out that far. Thigh swivel and double jointed knee. Almost touches his butt, not quite. And then he has a calf swivel and these really small feet, but at least the ankles are articulated. And this, yeah, with his small feet and this cape, man, he's a little hard to stand. But, I mean, it's not too bad. I'm still... Oh, did I go over his accessories? No, I did not. His accessories, he comes with Thanos' right arm. And he comes with Thanos' weapon. So that is Nighthawk. Now on to my second favorite in the wave. This guy, when they announced him last year at Comic-Con, I believe, I have no idea who he is, but he was like this bright translucent pink, and I was like, man, I really want that action figure, because don't tell anyone, but pink is like one of my favorite colors. And especially this guy, like this guy looks so good you could eat him, but you can't because he's plastic. So yeah, and I have he's an Iron Man villain. I just bought that, I have a couple comic book Iron Man, so this will be good for some toy photography. So for accessories, he comes with these hand things. You've seen them before. Marvel likes to reuse this kind of stuff, but it's a pretty cool effect. It'll go well with the white markings on his arm. So he comes with that, and then he comes with Thanos' torso. I'm really looking forward to putting this Build-A-Figure together. That's the whole reason I'm doing this review, because Ronan was the last one I needed to get, and once I got him, I'm like, I'm opening that stuff up, doing the review, and I'm gonna play with some toys today. So let's do articulation. Articulation, obviously, like no head articulation. And I don't wanna, I'm sure this thing might come off. Yeah, it's probably on a, yeah, it comes off. It's on a ball joint, so that head's pretty cool. That's a pretty nice, nice head sculpt. Comes off, obviously, on a ball joint. So it'll go left to right slightly, but no up and down. He does have butterfly shoulders, which I love. I always love butterfly shoulders. I think these things are amazing. Shoulders will go up that high. And then he has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, and he has a wrist swivel and a wrist hinge, which is nice. Ab crunch, really good ab crunch. Goes back that far. He's got a waist swivel. His legs, he'll do the splits. Not quite. They'll go out. Oh, I've been forgetting to do this part. They'll go out that far. They won't go back at all. He's got a thigh swivel, double jointed knee, almost touches butt, and then he has a calf swivel and a hinge on the ankles, and they are articulated, so they do swivel, so that is nice. So that is Mr. Living Laser. And now on to my second favorite figure of the wave. When they announced him last year at Comic-Con, I was really excited about this guy in particular and the Kingpin. Kingpin turned out amazing. This guy looks almost as good as he did at Comic-Con last year. I'm not a fan of the Hercules, the Marvel's Hercules. I didn't even think he was a character there, but I really like this action figure. Even though he has a man bun, he looks pretty. He's the only man alive who looks cool with a man bun. Accessories, he comes with this, what do you call that? That's not a mace. I don't know, that big thing. Then he comes with his sword. He comes with a set of open hands. Alright, and he comes with Thanos' head. Let's focus on that, come on baby. And that head sculpt is amazing. And this Thanos, another reason I want to open it so bad is because I'm so disappointed with the other BAF. That to have one that's a proper color, at least a better color than that dark purple, is really sweet. So let's go over this guy's articulation. So head will go up that far, which is quite a bit. Alright, looking up the sky, looking at his dad Zeus. What's up, man? Go down that far. Wow, it goes down a whole lot. Alright, see that? It goes down a lot. Shoulders. This is a pretty good buck. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if they've used this buck before, but this is a pretty good buck. So shoulders go up that far. Bicep swivel. This is a double jointed elbow, but because his biceps are so big, everything's so big, you would swear it was a single, but it's not. It's got articulated wrist swivel. It's got the wrist hinge. Ab crunch. He'll go down quite. Oh wow! Yeah, once you get this thing out of the way, this. What do you even call that? I don't know. So yeah, once you get that out of the way, you get quite a bit of movement from his ab crunch, and then he'll go back that far. Legs. He'll do the splits better than the other figures we're doing. Leg will go up like that. I'm guessing it'll go back pretty far. It will. And then it even comes out a bit. Yeah, you could get this leg. Alright. Yeah, this got to be a new buck. I can't remember this buck. Anyways, he's got the thigh swivel. He has got double jointed knees. Won't touch his butt because it's so thick in between here. And then he's even got a calf swivel and ankle pivot. Nice, he's got an ankle pivot. So that is Hercules. So give me a minute and I'm gonna put together the BAF and we'll check him out. And here they are together, and my camera's having a hard time focusing. I'm sure it's like, what do I focus on? Gotta learn how to use this camera so it focuses on everything. But yeah, here's this guy. So I have wanted a good Thanos for a while. The SH Figure Arts one, I don't know. They're honestly, when it comes to the MCU figures, they're except for the Iron Man Mark 50, which is like my new favorite action figure. I'm gonna review him later. But yeah, they're pretty hit and miss. And I like this one so much, I bought the Thanos, Doctor Strange, and Iron Man 3-pack just for the head sculpts, just so, I'm hoping they're the same color and they fit well on this head, just so I have different head sculpts for this head. But this thing is absolutely just unbelievable. Really good BAF. Like, I saw one reviewer trying to compare it to the SH Figuarts, and I mean, the SH Figuarts is a $100 action figure, and this guy kind of is free. Or if you break it down, what was there? There's 6 of them, so let's say you take $5 off the price for the BAF, 5, 10, 15, 30 bucks. So yeah, that's a pretty good deal for this guy. So let's go through the articulation. Head goes up a lot for a big figure. Goes down quite a bit. He's so big, he's gonna want to look down on people. Shoulders, wow, for a big figure, shoulders pretty good, man. All right, that'll be awesome for some photography. He does not have a bicep swivel, that's kind of sucks. Elbows, single jointed elbows, but it's a big figure. You're gonna have to expect that. Ab crunch. Pretty good ab crunch for the armor and everything. Good ab crunch, right? Decent enough. Go back quite a bit. All right, that'll be a good pose for him. Legs. Let's do the splits. Wow, legs for a big figure. He will do the splits quite a bit. That's pretty awesome. Legs will go out. Oh no! Everyone fell over. Legs will go out that much. It'll go back, not that much, but for a big figure, that's still pretty good. He has, I gotta put them together better, but he has a thigh swivel right here. He has a double jointed knee, which is really good for a big figure. He'll touch his butt. And then he has no ankle pivot or ankle swivel, but that's okay. And then the feet, ooh, this one's stiff. Let's try this one. Yeah, the feet are on a hinge, and are they articulated, or what do you call that? On a swivel? No, they're just on a hinge. So, but he's a really big figure. All in all, so this wave you can still find. Like I said, I went to Toys R Us today. I saw Ebony Maw. I think I could have bought the entire wave. The entire wave was there at Toys R Us, and today's like the 27th of July. So yeah, I definitely recommend this whole wave. Like usually with the wave, there's a few figures, or at least a couple figures you don't want, but all of these figures are really good. So if you liked the video, hit like. If you could share, that'd be awesome. If you could subscribe, that'd be even better. Thanks for watching.